we were caught up on the what might have been, what could have been, rather than what is and what will be. Paraguay approached it very professionally, almost as if they were certainly not only physically prepared for that moment, but mentally prepared, expecting it to happen. They were in a much better position than we were. 5 penalties later, they were on to the finals. We were not.
I wonder if they have that same edge here tonight. Clearly, penalties was their game plan from jump.
Yeah, well, you have to imagine that Paraguay would have made it a priority to, at the very least, practice penalties. Brazil may have practiced penalties, but if you're Tite, you don't put that into the mindset of your players. You are the favorites. If you play as well as you did against Peru, you should beat Paraguay. You maybe dabble into penalties just a little bit, just for review purposes, but you don't make it a priority. Whereas I think Paraguay would have made this a priority and something to focus on.
Again, this is the first of 4 quarterfinals. Venezuela, Argentina will play tomorrow in Rio. Tomorrow in Sao Paulo, we'll get Colombia and Chile. And then on Saturday, it's Uruguay against Peru in Salvador. The winner of this penalty shootout will get the winner between Venezuela and Argentina. Alisson, the goalie for Brazil. One of the best at his craft in the world. Certainly if the Brazilian team is looking for a reason to be confident in the penalty shootout, their goalie would be among them.
As we mentioned earlier, if you put the 5 penalty takers for Brazil and Alisson next to Roberto Fernandez, the goalkeeper for Paraguay, and the 5 penalty takers for Paraguay, if you're picking teams in your backyard, you take all of Brazil's players. But that's not the situation right now. That's not the setup. That's not the reality. That's not the mentality of the moment and the pressure that is on each group of players. You know, in Brazil, playing for Brazil, the anxiety and the nerves are on the Brazilian players.
It looks like our first shooter will be from Paraguay. As Fernandez and Alisson get a final explanation. Of course, we've seen this throughout the Women's World Cup. Have to have at least 1 foot on the line. And it'll be the captain for Paraguay, Gustavo Gomez. One-on-one with Alisson. Gomez, save! Alisson!
One foot on the line. Legal save by Alisson. Full stretch. And this may just provide the confidence that Brazil needs for a good start in the penalty kick shootout.
First penalty taker for Brazil will be Willian. Brought into the squad when Neymar was injured just before the tournament. And he wears the number 10, the iconic number 10 of Brazil. El Gatito Fernandez tasked with keeping this one out. Willian scores!
No doubter. And even if he hadn't scored, chances are that he would have been taken again because of Roberto Fernandez taking 2 steps forward and not keeping at least 1 foot on the line.
The Brazilian fans hoping for any help they can get as Miguel Almirón steps to the spot. Alisson has already saved 1 from Gustavo Gomez. Now the pressure sits squarely on Almirón's shoulders. Surely a second miss would be devastating to the Paraguayan cause. Almirón and Alisson. Almirón connects.
No issues for Miguel Almirón. Alisson goes to his left, Almirón to the right of Alisson. And now Marquinhos with the responsibility for Brazil.
Brazil converting their first penalty past Roberto Fernandez. Marquinhos looking to keep that advantage. Fernandez, known as Gatito. His father, Gato, represented Paraguay at the 1986 World Cup. Marquinhos! Fernandez touch, but not enough.
Marquinhos imploring the fans to get behind Brazil. No more anxiety, no more nerves, just support. Fernandez guesses the correct direction. Gets there, but too much power behind the shot by Marquinhos.
Brazil, for the moment, enjoying a 2-1 lead from the penalty spot. We played 90 minutes of regulation without a goal. And up steps Bruno Valdez, the second half substitute for Paraguay. Bruno Valdez. Cool, calm, collected. He finds the back of the net, and Paraguay can breathe easy.
There was no real secret behind this one. It's just quick run up, laces through the ball, power behind it, and challenging Alisson to try to get to it. No chance.
The pressure then shifts back over to Brazil. 2-2 as Coutinho places the ball. This to put Brazil back in the driver's seat. Coutinho just snuck it in. El Gatito guessed right, but he couldn't make the stop.
It's a well-taken penalty by Coutinho. Full stretch by Fernandez. By the time he tries to get to it, it's already past him. Direction, accuracy, enough power behind it. Perfect from Coutinho.
Paraguay trail 3-2.
Ooh.
Upper 90. How you like that, Ale?
Okay, Rodrigo Rojas.
Didn't even break a sweat.
I don't care who you are, what goalkeeper, what talent you have, you're not getting there. That was beautiful from Rodrigo Rojas.
History looms large here. These two teams have met in this round of this tournament each of the last two events. And in each of those competitions, it was Paraguay that sent Brazil home from the penalty spot. (3-3), Roberto Firmino. No! Roberto Firmino, what have you done? He misses, and Paraguay have a lifeline.
Fernandez goes the wrong way. Firmino gets too cute with it. Drags it wide. And now whatever nerves and anxiety were there for Brazil, they're back, and Paraguay has an opportunity.
Remarkable turn of events. Derlis Gonzalez, who had probably Paraguay's best chance in regulation, now steps to the spot. Can he put the pressure squarely on Brazil?
And remember that he missed against Argentina to the right of Franco Armani in that case.
Derlis, he missed again! He missed again!
This wasn't even close. It wasn't even close, Seth. This was not even close. When it comes to penalty kick standards, this is at least a yard wide of the post. And I'm not sure how a guy who just missed a penalty against Argentina 3 or 4 days ago, you give him an opportunity to be your 5th penalty taker. Although the same can be said for Gabriel Jesus, who missed against Peru in Brazil's last match. So something's got to give.
The ghosts of 2011, the ghosts of 2015 are on life support. Gabriel Jesus can put an end to them by converting this kick. Gabriel Jesus to put Brazil in the semis. Yes!